Welcome back to Barf City, episode 56. I'm Eric,
Kevin.
and we are both highly exhausted. We just both had to work overnights after being up all day. So
Yeah.
bear with us as we get a little potential crazy.
Well, maybe it'll work out. I don't know.
So
So I,
Kevin's got a
yeah.
oh,
Sorry, I was taking a drink.
Kevin's got another little fun list for us today.
Yeah. We had pretty good fun with the one we did last week, so I thought it might be kind of fun to do crazy conspiracy theories that people actually believe. So now these are pretty out there. Some of them are you people may have heard of before, but there's quite a few of these I had no idea that existed. So, and it's fair. Some of these literally straight up feel like troll like conspiracy theories. So we'll go through them though. All right. This first one, I actually have heard of this before, and I remember years ago when I first heard about it on the radio, actually, on a talk show on the radio, and I just couldn't believe my ears that people actually believe this. But uh, birds are not real. They are all government surveillance drones.
Yeah.
That's why you never see baby pigeons. People don't see baby pigeons. What?
I don't know why people don't. Like I've seen plenty of baby pigeons.
Yeah, they claim that
I'm
all ch like chicken, anything, all of that is fake, that it's not real meat, it's fake meat. And that all birds are like, yeah, surveillance drones. And apparently some people even take it a step further that the way these supposed drones actually recharge themselves is by plugging through their feet, they plug on the power poles, and that's how they recharge themselves. So,
To explain why they land on power lines so
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that I've also heard it didn't mention this on here, but I remember on the radio they mentioned that if there's actually a website for this too, if I remember correctly, uh, where they actually believe that when birds poop on your car, that those are trackers for the government to track your car and where you're going and everything.
They can already do that with satellites. They wouldn't even need the bird poop.
I don't know. That's what they. That's what it
Also,
said. So,
every single traffic camera or GCTV camera in the fucking town you're in, if the government wants to know where you are, they're gonna find you. They
oh
don't
yeah.
need no sneaky burb. Like, okay, as someone who's hunted doves and eaten them, I can tell
Yeah.
you, they're not drones.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I've heard that. I was like, because one of the talk show radio hosts, they asked, they were like, do they not believe that birds ever existed, or do they just think they were like, no, just the birds of today. Apparently, once upon a time, there used to be birds, but the government took them all out and replaced them with the drones. And I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway,
Okay, then.
the next that's one. The next one says the country Finland does not really exist. It's just an ocean where Japan and Russia secretly fish, and the whole country is just a cover up. A cover up for what?
I don't know. Like, I've literally been there. So you're tell me the woman I had sex with there was not real.
It was all, yeah, it was just a Matrix situation. You
Yeah,
just got
I
plugged
just
in.
somehow went in the Matrix.
They captured you and plugged you in for a little while.
Or am I still there?
Have you ever noticed like the amount of like hopscotch like that can some conspiracy theorists have to do with some of these? They're like, well, what about this? People will
Yeah.
start going, well, what about this and this? And they were like, oh, that's just because like they have all these other reasons to. I was like, can't we just use logic and understanding? Can we not just, like think that maybe this whole conspiracy theory is just crazy? No, there always has to be another reason behind it, and it's always the craziest reason too.
Hmm. A lot of those, like that one specifically, you just put up is people that came up with those that conspiracy clearly don't travel.
Yeah.
They stick in their
It's
own little bubble.
Yeah, it's an example of people that have only know anything about their own country they live in, and they don't know anything jack squat about other countries, and so they just swallow when they hear people say this, they'll just swallow it and be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds right to me." And I'm like, "Oh my God, like watch a YouTube video or something." You know?
Or, actually, it's just figure out how to travel. Just fly there.
Yeah, maybe fly there sometime. Yeah, test it out and see if this is real. This next one, I've never heard of this one specifically, but I have heard of a version of this before. This one says the moon is actually a light bulb. Uh, Someone just screwed it in, and sometimes it dims for dramatic effect. I've heard that some people believe that the moon is artificial, but I've never heard a light bulb. Um, that they believe that the moon was created. I don't know how they explain like ancient texts that literally talk about the moon, but I don't know how they get around that, what the reasoning is. But yeah, I've heard some people believe that the moon is artificial. So
Yeah, there's some people. I've heard multiple moon theories. Like one says giant space station.
yeah.
There's
I've heard, I think on a YouTube video one time I even heard someone say they believe that the moon might be hollow. And I was like, okay. So, let's see. The Denver airport is just a secret Illuminati base. I've actually heard this one before years ago. Those weird horse statues and murals are proof of this. I don't know how those
okay.
I don't know how those are proof that it's a Illuminati base, but
Don't get me a line on that. Like,
no comment on that one. Why, of all places, for the Illuminati to have a base, do they believe it's at the Denver airport?
yeah, like
There's so many other places I could think of that the Illuminati would have their base besides the Denver airport. I guess because they feel like it's less obvious. I don't know. Like, where are we
I,
gonna have our base? We gotta have it at this random airport over here, so that way people won't suspect it. Well, apparently it didn't work because people still suspect it. So,
I mean, hell, Denver Airport's got a few things about it. Like some people are saying it's haunted.
yeah.
Yeah,
Excuse me, jeez.
it's just, I mean, Denver. I can't say nothing really good, nothing really bad. I mean, Denver's Denver. So, okay,
Denver's
so
Denver.
I actually decided this one I want to dissect a little bit.
Okay.
So the alleged symbolism in artwork and design, apparently, all right?
Yeah.
Two murals by Leo Taguma titled Children of the World Dream of Peace are often cited for their disturbing imagery, which some interpret as foretelling a new world order or a fascist future.
Yeah.
Lucifer statue. The airport's 32-foot tall blue horse statue, also known as Lucifer, with its glowing red eyes and the tragic death of its creator, has been interpreted as symbolizing the four horsemen of the apocalypse. I don't remember a blue horse. There's a pale horse, a
Yeah,
green
there's
horse,
not a blue
a
horse.
red horse,
Mm,
and a black horse.
yeah.
But not a blue horse. Is there a fifth brother we don't know about?
The Illuminati removed that Bible scripture out because they don't want people to know about the blue horse.
Gargoyles. Statues of gargoyles perched in baggage claim areas intended to be protective figures are
Mhm.
seen by some as having sinister or demonic connotations.
That just sounds like a
That's
superstitious thing, but
it is because thing
yeah.
is gargoyles were seen as protectors of buildings.
Yeah, I mean that's why they were placed up there.
And then mythos has changed them to be violent creatures that just randomly slaughter and kill.
Yeah.
Masonic symbols, a dedication capestone with Masonic symbols is interpreted as evidence of the Illuminati's influence. Number two, construction delays and cost overruns. DIA's construction was years behind schedule and millions over budget, fueling speculation about a secret agenda for the use of Illuminati money to finish the project. Number three, extensive underground tunnels. The airport's vast networks of underground tunnels intended for baggage handling has been exaggerated into claims of secret chambers or bunkers for the Illuminati or other shadowy groups to weather an apocalypse. Yeah. Number four, airport's response to theories. Oh, God. Okay. Notably, the Denver International Airport has leaned into and even poked fun at these conspiracy theories through marketing campaigns and playful installations such as talking gargoyles that mention the Illuminati, according to the Denver Post. Some interpret this as further evidence of a cover up, while others see it as a clever way to generate free publicity.
I was about to say that's clever advertisement right
That
there.
is very, that's, oh, Denver Airport. I love you that one.
Like, yeah,
Okay, now there's
with
officially a good thing about Denver, the airport.
yeah, that's an example of taking something and just rolling with it. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
sure, why not?
In
Reminds me,
reality, go ahead.
oh, sorry, this really has nothing to do with the Illuminati or conspiracy theories, but it just reminds me when people kept making jokes about the Xbox One X, Series X, where they kept saying it looks like a mini refrigerator. So then Microsoft literally just made a mini refrigerator that looks like it as a joke. So,
Yeah.
mm,
In reality, the
like,
explanations
sure,
for
why
these,
not?
yeah. In reality, the explanation for these elements are often quite mundane. For example, the murals, when viewed in the entirety, convey a message of hope and peace, not globalist nightmares. The red eyes of Lucifer were a homage to the artist's father, who worked with neon signs. The tunnels are practical proposes like baggage transportation. Despite these explanations, the combination of striking artwork, construction irregularities, and the airport's unusual size and remote location has created a fertile ground for these persistent theories. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess let's see. The next one. I've actually heard this one before. I've even watched an entire YouTube video on it years ago. This it says Avril Lavigne was replaced by a clone or just a copy version of her, basically a look-alike. This is actually a conspiracy theory that applies to many celebrities, actually. There's many people that believe a lot of different celebrities were replaced later on by a like a look-alike or a clone or whatever. So, uh,
Yeah, those
because
theories are out
yeah,
there and
the
been
whole
around
Avril
for
Lavigne thing
years.
is mostly because she changed her style, in the like late 2000s because, it's, apparently it's easier for people to believe that they swapped her out with a completely different human being instead of just believing that someone can just decide that they want a new style, a new genre, and a new style of clothes. Apparently that's harder for them to believe for some reason. So, but yeah, there's quite a few um celebrities that they believe were swapped out. So, and they have reasons behind all of these. I don't remember what they all are because that was years ago. But yeah.
Yeah, let's see here. Celeb theories are to me are kind of boring because they
Yeah,
either consist of oh, someone had them killed for some reason. They
yeah,
work for the
that's a common one.
Illuminati.
Yeah, that they were
They
killed.
were they were replaced by the government. They're a government plant,
Yeah.
or they faked their own death and kind of just went off somewhere else. It's
Yeah.
People, I can't. With the Avril Lavigne, like I can see some theories can about some people, but like the fact that the only reason they came up with that is because Avril Lavigne decided to change her style of music
Yeah.
is kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's funny that they target specifically Avril Lavigne with this when actually quite a few singers have done this before.
Yeah,
Many singers have changed genres, changed styles.
I mean Taylor Swift,
Yeah. Taylor
is she a
Swift.
fake?
Yeah, apparently I don't know. I've never heard anybody say she was, but it wouldn't surprise me. But and I mean
Can't.
who is it? Gwen Stefani, she
Yep.
changed, her style.
Hell, Paramore changed their style.
Yeah.
Let's see here. There's so many bands
Many
that
bands
switched
have changed.
style.
The Bee Gees, they changed their style. So, many bands have done it. So you could have technically Michael Jackson changed his style. So he used to do more disco music and he switched to more pop, kind of that pop
Hmm.
rock. So I mean, like, was he replaced too because of that? Yeah.
Like Fleetwood Mac, Radiohead, Bring Me the Horizon, Bee Gees,
Hmm.
Linkin Park, AFI, Genesis, Ministry, Muse, Pantera, Pink Floyd, The Horrors, Underworld, Avenged Sevenfold, Beastie Boys, Depa Depeche Mode, Journey, Judas Priest, Maroon 5, Metallica, New World Order, Opeth, Queen, Sugar Ray. Well, that's on this list. Panic at the Disco because Brendan Urie is the only one of the original members left. Yeah, so, miss me with that. Yeah. Yeah, that theory's just waste.
Now,
Uh,
there's actually two theories. Well, two that I'm aware of on this list because I just kind of quickly scanned it. There could be another one. There's actually two of them that this is gonna make me sound like the conspiracy theorist, but like I'm actually not completely knocking it too much. I'm not saying I believe in it. I'm just saying like, they kind of have a point here. And this next one is the first one. Uh, it says all mattress stores, well, maybe not all of them, but mattress stores are uh, a cover up because they're actually money launderer businesses.
I mean, that's any business can be a money laundering business.
Well, they specifically target mattress stores because their argument is how are they making all that much money selling mostly or only mattresses? Like, how many people are going in there and buying mattresses all the time? You know,
Have
especially
you
in
ever walked in a mattress store?
especially in a smaller town. Like, how they can't be selling that many mattresses, can they?
Yeah, but if you ever walk in a mattress store, they sell the whole bed sets. They sell even like sometimes dressers.
But how many people have
Uh,
you actually seen in there walking, making these purchases? Like, just
Dude, I've seen a few people, quite a few people in some of the bigger ones that I've been to.
hmm.
And of
Yeah.
course, you got to think they get sponsorships when they get so big and ads and
They get
like,
they get big what?
oh, I'm gonna break this one down. I'm curious now.
Like I said, if it's a like maybe a bigger town or something, those I could see. But like the ones like in a smaller town, I'm just like, I don't know. I was like, are they actually making enough money to make profit on these mattresses? Like, selling enough of them?
So apparently, all mattress stores tend to mark up their. People are gonna hate this, and they listen to it. Mark up their mattresses by 40 to 50% or even more
Oh, that
than
doesn't
what they
surprise me.
actually bought them for.
Yeah, that doesn't
Low
surprise me.
manufacturing costs. Mattresses can be manufactured at relatively low cost, allowing for substantial markup. Commission-based sales. The incentives employees to close deals and maximize sales. Lean staffing, long-term storage, impersonal selection, competitive pricing, commission-based sales, partnerships with online retailers, showroom. Yeah, that's another thing. All those mattresses you buy at other places that aren't mattress stores, they bought them from a mattress store or got them loaned to them by a mattress store.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Oh man, my mind just went blank. I was about to say something. Um, no, never mind. I guess my mind went blank.
Yeah, there's ways. I mean, it's just like you try to say like how do a lot of stores stay alive?
Well, the other
Like,
stores make sense to me. So
well, how does a couch store stay alive?
I've never heard of a couch store. I know there's furniture stores, but
Well,
and
furniture
those
store,
make
yeah. How do
sense to me because there's different types of all different types of furniture that people are going in there and buying. But
yeah,
like
but
mattress
beds.
only, I don't know. That seemed weird to
Well, you're
me.
also talking to a guy who's bought three mattresses recently, so
But true, but like how many people in a small town are like buying three mattresses in, the process of a year or two? So,
well, I mean, you also got to calculate depending on the mattress
and
they
it,
can afford. The mattresses go out pretty quickly. Like,
yeah,
how long can a mattress last?
well, I think I would, most people say like 5 to 10
Uh,
years, I think. It
Apparently
probably takes
seven to
them more.
10, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I I love how it
But
says that.
obviously some people use their mattresses way longer than that, but
Yeah, I think that's like the comfort level. But like, then you also got to calculate a bunch of people. For some reason, I don't know if it's just they feel like, oh, the mattress is getting old or there's stains on it because people are being weird. Like, not to talk shit on somebody I know, but there's a mattress that I'll never get back, and I don't want it back because of stuff they done on it when they asked if they could borrow my old bed set because I didn't need it,
yeah,
and that involves food play. I'm not good. I'm no. I told them I don't want that mattress
it
back.
involves it
I will
involves what?
food play.
Oh, food play. Yeah.
I told them, no, you can have it. I'll just buy a new one. So like, ooh, also you gotta also count hotels and motels.
Oh yeah, I guess that's
And
true.
nowadays also Airbnbs because I mean eventually you're gonna have to switch those mattresses way sooner because of people potentially. So I mean
I
there's
don't
a
know.
lot of ways.
It's bed sheets. I mean, people don't think about bed sheets changing. Yeah,
They change the bed sheets and mattresses sometimes depending on what happened.
yeah, but like how many? I don't know. So, mhm.
Because like if you go in your Airbnb or your hotel room and you go to deep clean a mattress and there's some stuff that won't come out, kind of just toss the mattress and get a new one.
Oh, I remember what my thought was earlier, where you were talking about the markup of price. I was
Oh,
like, yeah, I didn't think about that because I was like, I know a lot of another thing is mattress stores, they probably do the exact same thing clothes stores do. A lot of people don't realize, because a lot of clothes stores are always seem like they're constantly having sales, like, oh, it's on sale, 50% off or whatever. And mattress stores do this a lot too. So they're probably doing the same
mhm.
thing. Where actually what really happens is the regular price is actually the markup price, and when they're putting it on sale, that's actually the regular price, and you think you're getting a deal when actually you're just paying full price for it. So, and it's probably
Yeah,
the same way at the mattress store. When you're getting it whatever percent off, it's like you're actually just paying the full price for it. So,
yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
That's why they do like that's also why they say specifically like up to 60 something percent off on certain items.
Yeah.
And that's because those items are things that they're able to, you know, easily mark up to upwards to 65%.
Yeah.
And only certain things are getting down to full price or just barely above full price. That's everywhere. Everything we buy is actually made cheaper than we buy it. That's the
Well, I know
only way
that. That's what I
to
just meant,
stay.
like the price of in general, like basically the price the company was going to set. Like we have to charge at least this much to make a profit, but they're actually
Yep.
charging higher than that. but then when they put it on sale, they'll drop it down to the regular price. So a
Hmm.
lot of close stores will do that. So, but yeah, so it definitely wouldn't surprise me if mattress stores are doing the same thing. So when you said that, I was like, that popped in my head. I was like, oh yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. So anyway,
Yep.
the next one says William Shakespeare didn't actually write any of his plays. It was actually a time traveling alien who got bored.
Considering all his plays are either made up or about or from his things that were at that time were still the past, but his past situations in like society, like he
Yeah.
made stuff about the past. Why would a time traveling alien write stuff about the past? When if you're time travel, just do plays about the future, like make prediction potential things. Like that's what I would do if I was a time traveler. I wouldn't just write plays about the past. Anybody can do that.
Well, they had to make it more believable and try to make them blend in.
Shakespeare's plays that are you do realize a lot of them are like way out there, even
Yes,
for his
I'm
time.
familiar with his work. Yeah.
The ones that are not based on historical events are just plumb out there. But again, that's just, an overly creative freak of, I mean, he's also said to be a really weird person. So like,
Most creative people are.
yeah. So, but like, yeah. Okay, like I don't know why this one's throwing me off because like what it would make no sense to me why a time traveling alien would travel to the past and make plays about past events
That's what
or
I was
just
thinking. I'm
random
like, of all
stuff.
things to do, when you travel back in time, like you're gonna not only you're gonna write plays, but you're gonna make everybody think that it's someone in that time actually writing the play. I don't know. Like what? You know.
Yeah, because I was to travel back in time and was going to pretend to be some famous, become someone famous back then. I'd write stuff that is going to be so off the cuff that they would enjoy it, but actually be a future stuff just trickled in there with some fantasy.
Yeah.
And that way, because like that way I could come back to the future and good movie.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, just watch people online in our day be like, "Oh, that guy back then, he predicted that. Oh my God." It's like if I want to do something like that, I want to do it to make, I gotta have enjoyment out of it. I'd go back in time and make a play about the Twin Towers just for the hell of it.
Well, it'd be a little while before it caught up to that. Well, depending on
Well,
how
but
in time.
here's the kicker. It wouldn't be a while for me because I just travel back to the future and get to watch all the stuff online and just
Oh yeah, well,
chuckle.
I guess I meant for the generations, but yeah, I was like, well, I guess it depends on how far you went back. But anyway,
Oh no, I'd be better to go back to like the 18, 1700s because then people like would freak out even more about someone that far back predicting a future event. It'd be way much more fun to read the comments online. All right, on to the next one.
next one. Wait, where was it? Okay. Your phone auto corrects on purpose. They're basically it's kind of a long dragged out description, but essentially they're saying that Apple, Samsung, and like all these companies are just messing with people as just for kicks and giggles. They're purposely making like they purposely program it that way, just to for their own amusement. So.
Okay, that's less of a conspiracy and more of a I can see that.
When I read this one, I was just like, honestly, like if I could get away with it, especially if I was like a CEO of like one of these companies, this sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's what I'm
okay, we
saying.
got
Like,
we got to, program this to try to mess with people. That would just be hilarious. So, but we got to do it in a subtle way, like where we obviously don't want to drive away customers, but like still have fun with it. So,
I mean, I I, I haven't said this because I'd fucking do it. So like,
yeah, like I said, I could easily see myself doing this. Oh, geez,
uh,
something on my
gotta
nose.
have some kind of entertainment.
No, yeah. Okay, next one. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life, but it says the oceans are salty because everyone cries into them.
I'm not even gonna acknowledge that one.
Like, first of all, when they say everyone cries into them, in my head, I picture everyone just standing around the ocean, just crying.
Yeah, I don't.
I was
I
like, I
don't know
was
if I.
unaware that was a scenario.
I don't even know if I want to give any like notices that one. That one's just kind of.
Because that would honestly sound like a troll one to me.
I can,
I
yeah,
don't I don't think people actually believe that, but
because I can believe
keep
the
proving that.
birds are fucking drowned before I believe that.
Yeah, that actually sounds like something people would believe, even though it sounds stupid. But this just sounds like something people are just making up. Yeah. This one I've actually seen years ago. I'm not just like the mattress one. I'm not saying I believe this one, but I will admit, like when people were submitting pictures of this, I was kind of like, it does look like it. But in all honesty, it's anyway, I'll just read it. I love how I'm explaining it before I even fucking read it. But it says Chuck E. Cheese recycles their pizza slices. They rearrange uneaten ones. They're saying that they grab like when people don't finish their pizza, they're leaving like a couple of slices on the table or whatever when they leave. They're saying that Chuck E. Cheese employees will take those slices and put them with and try to form a brand new pizza in order to save money and serve it to new customers. Like, and it does look, people have gone to Chuck E. Cheese and taken pictures of pizzas, and they do look like very uneven. Like the slices don't look like they belong together. But in all honesty, it's probably just because the employees don't know how to cut pizza very well. I
Yeah,
don't know. But I will admit, like when you look at the pictures, I'm like, it does look like they like put multiple different slices from other pizzas together. I'm not saying that they got them from other customers, but it does look like that when you look at the pictures. So, but yeah, I have a hard time believing though that employees would actually go through that much trouble. I'm not saying a company may not try to do that to try to save money, but like if I'm an employee at a place and like my manager asked me to do that, like I'm gonna start like telling people about it and word would get out, but maybe that's how the word got out. I don't know. But anywho, so that was kind of the second one that not that I necessarily believed in, but like
I can
again,
see.
yeah, like people kind of had a little bit of a point there. Like when they were, especially when they were submitting the pictures, I was kind of like, wow. So, let's
Yeah,
see. Your pets can actually text, but they signed a contract with the government to not show you. No comment on that one.
here's the thing. I
Of
have
all
had
things,
my cat swipe at my phone, and I was trying to text, and they hit every single freaking. I have fat thumbs, and my thumb is not as big as my cat's paw.
oh my God.
Like, what are they doing? Like, just touching with one paw pad, like twisting their hand. They don't have digits to move, and nails do not work on phones.
Oh my God. I just love out of all things that like your pets could be secretly doing, that one specific thing is what they went
Oh,
for.
also, how the fuck is a Great Dane gonna text on a phone? For one thing, or they just leave. Where they even hiding the cell phone that they could touch, like in your house? Like,
Like if they said something like your pets can actually speak like human language and they can talk to each other when humans aren't around, then I could
yeah,
kind of, yeah, that would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, I could see how they could come up with an idea like that.
it's
But
like
texting of all things, texting.
like
And
my
then they
cat,
signed a contract with the government, but none of us know about it.
like my cat Apollo here that I'm holding right now.
Why is it
People
always
can't see.
government?
Like this little cute son of a bitch. He was raised on a farm. He literally was birthed on a farm. Barely got weaned and barely on hard food when I got him. Who the fuck taught this little bastard how to
The government.
text? The government's been in my house. Ooh, tasting this little fucker.
I love how like with a lot of these conspiracy theories, like suddenly in people's mind to make them sound more believable, they just throw the government into the mix, even when they
Yeah,
like with this
like
one particular. Why is the government involved in this situation?
all my cats are technically rescues as kittens.
Yeah,
One literally was born on at Tyson. Well, one of our Tyson employees were out there teaching him how to type before I got for Kim caught him and gave him to me.
yeah.
Silver was underweight, ribs showing, little kitten that was potentially going to die. When the hell did he have time to get taught how to text? Like Ginger, maybe she was part of her. She was at a breeders, so I don't. I'm a dog.
Oh, I love how you're going through your pets one by one, thinking which ones are more likely to do this.
The thing is, Ginger's paw is too big to touch a single letter on the phone.
Oh my goodness.
This cat has no cares in the world. I am literally like having him on his back, rubbing his belly, and
Excuse
he's
me.
just closing his eyes, purring away.
Just having a good time.
He has no cares in the world. Ah, enough
All right.
lemons for you.
Next one. I actually have heard this one before. Um, this next one. Uh, says the world actually did end in 2012. This one says, now I've heard a different version of this one. I'll explain my version after I read this, but said it actually did end in 2012, but we're now in a simulation that's being run. Basically, we're living in the Matrix now since 2012, essentially, is what it's saying.
But yet, The Matrix is based on the end of the world for 1999 to
Yeah,
2000.
basically, they're saying this is our version of the Matrix.
But yet, we have the Matrix movie, our Matrix.
Yep. The version that's not the version I heard though. I heard that the world actually did end in 2012, but our universe crossed over with another universe, and that's what caused the
The
Mandela effect
Mandela
to happen.
effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they say, if you remember it like this, then that means you're from that universe, or if you remember it like that, then that means you're from this current universe that we crossed over to. That's what I heard, but I've never heard the whole like, oh, now we're in a matrix now. So, so it's interesting that there's different versions of the same
They
conspiracy.
probably just wanted to take the original theory, conspiracy theory, which was from 1999 to the
Hmm.
2000s, that we
Yeah,
are all just now living in a simulation that the world ended at midnight in the turn of the century,
yeah,
and we're just in a simulation ever since then. And they just wanted to update it.
yeah. Be
The
like,
program
oh,
had an update.
they literally just took the Matrix movie and then just bumped it up like by 12
Yeah.
years or 13 years, I guess. So
Well, they have to update the system every once in a while.
they they reloaded the Matrix.
We're in the Matrix 2.0, like, This time they're like, you know what? Maybe we just wait and make people think it was the 2012. The 1990, the 90s adult people were kind of weird. They were too intelligent.
Oh my goodness.
Don't meow at me.
Meow, meow.
What is it,
Uh,
Apollo?
let's see. The next one says bananas are actually government tracking devices. That's why they bruise if you drop them. It's recording damage.
Oh, those are very delicious recording devices. All right, go ahead. Hey, good job, government. I liked your recording devices. It was very delicious.
They tried really hard on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. I want, just send me the recording file. I want to curious what my stomach sounds like. Mm.
Let's see. This next one is one of the lizard people one. Uh, they believe that all milk actually comes from the secret lizard people, and then they created cows. They're actually just animatronics because that's the cover up. Like they want people to believe they
All
come
right.
from cows, but it actually comes from lizards. So
From a guy who literally has had his arm
that's what
up
I
to
was
his
about to say. I'm like,
elbows
what about
in
all the
the
farmers who have actually
hoo-ha
milked
to
cows? How
of a
did they?
cow. Well, not even just that. I have literally had to stick my hand inside a cow's hoo-ha to turn a calf. Like,
This is just another example of people who have like never been next to a cow. They probably never been on a farm. They don't know it. So they just assume all of it's fake. So I'm like,
like
go visit a farm
neutered,
sometime. Yeah.
I've neutered bulls to be sold. Like,
Like that right there alone would disprove the theory. Just
then how?
go visit, go see a cow, go milk
Yeah.
the cow. So
How did
or
we
watch
get
someone
beef
milk
then?
one.
Do the lizards create beef too?
I guess so. Or maybe the beef is just fake, like with the birds. They think it's just fake meat.
All meat is fake meat then.
It's
Fuck
all
it.
just fake now. It's oh my God.
Animals died out long ago and they just drugged everyone on the planet, make us think they not notice. That's
They
what
just
really happened
they
in
pumped out a bunch of
2012.
gas to make it to put everybody to sleep for a while, and
Yep.
then they
That's
swapped
what
it all out. Yeah.
that's what really happened in 2012.
They want us to think we crossed over to another universe, but that's really what happened. The government just,
Yeah.
swapped all
And
this
the
stuff
side
out.
effect of the gas was remembering shit wrong.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate side effect.
There we go, people. Do conspiracy theory right there. Explains
I
everything. It's
kind of
all the
like,
government's fault.
yeah, I kind of like this one better too because it sort of wraps all those conspiracy theories into one, so
Yeah.
explains all of them.
I'm just that good of a creator.
Um, let's see. Elon Musk is not real. It's just multiple raccoons in a trench coat.
Yes, the fucking raccoons in a trench coat
What
theory.
about when he's
Fucking
not wearing a trench
hell.
coat? What do they do? I guess his raccoons wearing regular clothes.
I'm gonna actually look this up finally because I this has to be a trolling one.
It probably is. Oh my God.
Some memes, okay, so it's a meme.
Oh, really?
Some memes have circulated on the internet comparing Elon Musk to a raccoon in a suit, but this is not a widespread or common belief. One potential source for the comparison might be the angular design of Tesla's Cybertruck, which some have humorously suggested resembles a dumpster and has attracted raccoons in real life incidents. Online commenters dubbed the raccoons trash pandas in reference to the Cybertruck incidents, which may have indirectly fueled the comparison to Musk and the Cybertruck's aesthetic. Because apparently, raccoons are thinking they're trash cans. Wow.
Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, I love how your
Uh,
avatar is just still and staring at me.
let's see. The alphabet is missing letters. The government, of course, it always the government. The government decided 26 was enough and locked the rest in a vault. Well,
Okay, what?
technically you could always create more letters in your alphabet if you just create you need more sounds. So you just however many sounds you can create with the human mouth, essentially you can create another letter. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
So they think we have more alphabets and
So
they're
they're
just
saying
locked
we
up?
actually have more letters in the English alphabet, but the government locked them in a vault because they didn't want any more of them. I don't know why they would do that, but
Yeah. There would be no reason to lock them in the vault because, like, literally, if somebody actually knew about it, that's all it needs to be one person to know that they existed.
yeah,
So you just take out the people that know they existed and boom, bada bang, it's forgotten history.
that's right.
Also, there are so many languages that we theorize that are lost to history because they were never passed down or written.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Let's see. Your ceiling fan is actually spinning backwards in another dimension. First of all, describe backwards. And do people not realize that you can actually hit the switch on the top part of your ceiling fan to make it rotate the other way?
yeah, and the rotating the other way just pulls the air up.
Yeah, one is for like winter and one's for summer. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't remember which is which, but one is for one and one's for the other. But yeah, but
probably the one where the air is being pushed down
yeah,
is
yeah.
for summer because
That way it gets on you. Yeah. And then
maybe
winter is
like
mostly just probably for circulation, so it don't feel too stuffy in the room. So,
yeah, because cold air sinks, warm air rises. So you want to keep the warm air pushed down so that it mixes with the cold air.
yeah.
I guess I might have actually, and now I'm curious on which actually.
I've Googled it before years ago because I always forget which one is which. But yeah, so because I think clockwise is summer and counterclockwise is winter, but I could have that the wrong way. So
Okay, a ceiling fan should spin counterclockwise when viewed from below. This direction pushes air downwards, creating a cooling breeze. When set
okay,
to
so
this direction, you should be feeling noticeable different. Oh, okay.
okay, so I think I did have it backwards. Yeah.
So if it's pushing down, you feel the air, it's for summer. The other way is to pull the air up for winter.
Yeah.
Hmm, okay.
I just love
Uh-huh.
how they described it as spinning backwards. Like, just which way is the backwards way? Yeah. Like theoretically, either way could be described as backwards. Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Barbers are in a secret league that makes sure your haircut never looks as good as it does in a salon. First of all, who says that your hair doesn't look as good in a salon when you go to a barber? It's just a different kind of haircut. Do people not know the difference between a barber and a beautician?
Yeah.
Like a barber usually uses like the clippers, the buzzers or clippers or whatever you want to call them.
They
And
use
then
barbers use all kinds of stuff.
well, I just mean like core, style basically. I'm
Yeah.
a yeah. Like, but a beautician usually goes more for like product styling, stuff like that. But yeah.
A barber primarily focuses on haircuts and facial hair grooming, especially for men, while cosmetologist offers a broader range of beauty services, including hair, skin, and nail care, as well as makeup application. Because, well,
I didn't
women
know
use,
beauticians didn't
yeah,
makeup application. Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, it's a whole thing. For some salons, it just depends on where you work at. Because
Hmm.
it's kind of under one degree. Because you have to get a beautician's degree for that, supposedly. Because that's why they have
So are
call it
people like going to
beautician
them?
schools.
Are people like going to them like every day or something to get their makeup done? Like, or I guess just for special events, I suppose.
Probably for special events.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if they're about to go do a night out or something.
Yeah, or maybe they're about to go to a party or a wedding or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're about to have a date with some guy that they haven't met yet.
Need to
They
go to
only
a
met
beautician.
online. They go to a beautician, get all pootified.
Beautified. I mean, I knew there were people that could do your makeup for you, but I just didn't think about it like as going to a beautician to get your makeup. I just never really thought about that. But yeah, I guess I could see it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's a hair salon, nail salon, beauty salon.
there's a nail salon.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Where you get your medis and petties.
You go to Shitty Nails and get your nails done.
Yeah. And some of them, I think it's the beauty salons, just incorporate all of it.
Let's see. Mosquitoes are government agents extracting your DNA.
The government already has your DNA. They don't need that.
They need
You're
more of it,
literally,
yeah.
your DNA is literally taken at birth and put in a system.
They need more of it.
Well, every time they draw blood or you donate blood to organization.
I've actually never done that.
Anytime you've ever taken a drug test. I now when you took a drug test for our job, they have your saliva.
Yeah, that's true. If they wanted your DNA, there's more efficient ways to get it. So,
Yeah, I mean every time you take a drug test, they have urine samples.
but that's not weird enough, Eric. You have to like make it sound
Well,
weirder.
then they definitely don't get enough out of me because mosquitoes don't like my ass 'cause my blood's too thick.
I can't. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, I can't even remember the last time I was bitten by a mosquito. So,
They have a shit ton of my wife's blood though.
yeah,
They
yeah,
love her blood.
yeah, you're more like my mom. Mosquitoes don't really ever bite her either. They don't like her for some reason. So, mm.
Good. That means the government hates me.
The government has enough of y'all's
Yeah.
DNA, so they don't need any more.
Like, nah. You
Don't
got too
bite
much
them.
stupid
We don't
shit.
need any more of that.
The occasional one that bites me. And we just need a little bit more for this project over here. Go get one.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, it'd be so different. Like, you wouldn't really get enough blood sample. You'd have to have like a flock of mosquitoes biting one person to get really enough DNA. And actually, like that mosquito, I've seen mosquitoes bite one person, go to the next person. That's just mixing DNA. Like, that's extremely inefficient.
You think? Is it inefficient?
Very inefficient.
Hmm.
Plus, why would you make something that only comes out in the summertime?
That's true. Because you think if mosquitoes were, they'd make them be year round.
Yeah. Also, why make something that lays has to lay eggs on still water surfaces? Because if the water starts moving, it can she can kill the eggs. That's why I step in every still puddle I find. And during the summer. What is your avatar doing?
Oh, is it doing something weird?
No, it's not. I talk about it in moves.
I pull it open and then it gets normal, huh? Other
Yeah,
than the
kind of went
fact that
like
I'm look like I'm trying to.
sideways, like gave me like this side eye with his mouth like
I was giving you the side eye, Eric.
I can't actually replicate exactly what it did in my own movement. You'll see it when you're going through the recording.
Let's see. The skip intro button on Netflix is just a loyalty test. It says it actually has an explanation here. It says the skip intro button, Netflix didn't add it to actually save you time. It's a secret loyalty test. If you watch the intro every time, Netflix will assume that you're deeply committed to the show. You're a true fan, so maybe they'll give it more recommendations to you, and they'll less likely to remove the show off of Netflix. They'll actually keep it on there longer because they see it has more loyal fans.
Then explain the fact that they have it to where it auto skips.
Yeah, they do have auto skips. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Which is actually kind of annoying to me because I'm one of those people that actually like to watch the intro to a show. So I know people think I'm weird.
I like at
So
least to watch it once, and if the intro is actually good, I'll continue to watch it.
there's actually very few shows where I actually don't like the intro. Most of the time I want to watch it every time.
Yeah.
And I actually that's
Now what
actually
the hell
one
is your
thing
character doing?
that's one thing about Netflix that's actually slightly annoying to me. So I don't like the fact that it has, oh my God, I am doing some weird.
See,
I caught it. I caught you in the act.
they're listening.
But anyway,
They're taking over your
that
avatar.
was the last one. So, mhm.
Ah.
So which one is the most believable?
Ah.
The Chuck E. Cheese one? Mhm.
Let's see here. Probably yeah, Chuck E. Cheese or the autocorrect because those sound like just those both just sound like trolling stuff. Like, and I can see companies doing that or people when it comes to Chuck E. Cheese just being because I've had some pizzas from Chuck E. Cheese that's cut pretty good and actually matches and everything. But then I've seen and like it on the same table, one that just looked all fucked up, like the guy just quickly did it. Like, ah, it's too fucking busy. I'm just gonna do this quick. I've also gotten that from like Domino's and Papa John's like that from I guess like ordered during the busy time and they just rushed cutting everything up and sending it out. Or I've gotten pizzas uncut because of that.
Yeah, that's actually happened to me one time before where I got a pizza that wasn't even cut. I was like, oh, they didn't cut it.
Like good thing I'm a
I've had some that weren't kind of cut all the way either. Like you could tell they
Mhm.
sliced it and it didn't quite get the other side. So,
Like good thing when I got mine, I was a fat ass and I was eating it by myself, so I just
oh,
rolled it up in a big ass taco
yeah,
or burrito.
yeah.
Just rolled it
I
up. Ha ha.
I didn't roll it up, but like, yeah, I basically just tore it apart. Like I just kind of
Yeah.
and just ate it. So I'm like, that's fine with me.
Like I do that with the frozen pizza anyway, so ah.
Well, that was perfect timing because we're almost out of time. So,
Well, with that being said, comment down below which one of those are your favorites and what conspiracy do you have or that you've heard that you really find is fucking hilarious and either completely trolling or
excuse me.
just there's no absolute way it can ever be. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that bull crap, the
Bull crap.
algorithm stuff. And with that, we will see you next time. Bye.
Welcome to the city where chaos thrives. Kevin and Eric keep peeping alive. Random talks and stories collide. Park City Anthem, let's take a ride. Park City, the place to be. Life's a madness, wild and free. Tune in now, let the good vibes flow. Park City, your favorite show. Guitar Laughs and madness, wild and free. Tune in now, let the good vibes flow. Bar City, your favorite show. Eric drops a pun, Kevin rolls his eyes. Stories take off, reaching the skies. They'll talk about things you didn't foresee. In Bar City, it's all comedy. Bar City.